What's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about building a pallet and what you need to know when building a pallet with cargo or freight to ship via sea cargo or in a container. So here we go. We're going to get into this video. So first thing you have to know, especially if you're shipping and your pallets are going into a container or for transport, you want to have your pallets built correctly so that your merchandise, your product will make it to its destination safely. So to start a pallet, let's talk about size of pallets. Basic shipping pallets is about 40 by 48 inches long, 42 by 48 inches long. With that being said, the concept of when they put pallets in a container, usually they go side by side. So they have to be an accurate size. They have to be built straight up, neatly. They cannot be built wobbly, tilting, or unstable for it to fall and you lose all your merchandise. So, the basic concept for me when it comes to building a pallet is the foundation. Make sure the pallet is sturdy. This wood that goes across is known as the slat, and it goes right across there. You know, sometimes it can be broken, nails can be broken up. You want to ensure that all the nails are down and that your pallet surface is flat so you can start building your pallet. So, my concept, to build a pallet, it's like playing Tetris. You want to put the blocks in place and build it up without having gaps, without having holes, to get something and maximize every space on that pallet. So the first thing I look for to building a pallet after getting the pallet itself is what do I have that's heavy, strong, structural wise. So I look for all the big heavy boxes that are going to need to be at the base of your pallet. Next, I find a cardboard box or a bag that I can use to package all of the smaller items. So looking like little miscellaneous items here. I either put those in a box or find an Amazon bag, any old thing that I have laying around to consolidate those down. And I usually press them down to make sure that all the air is out of them so everything is flat and you can get as much space as you want. So one of the things I want to share with you guys, when you build a pallet, you are allowed to build a little bit off the edge without causing too much problems and still being able to get as much stuff on the pallet. So most shipping places are not going to haggle you if you're just maybe an inch or two over the edge of the pallet. So you keep that in mind when you're building so that you can build as much as you can without hitting roadblocks. You don't want to leave any space on this pallet. You want to maximize everything you can get, all right? This particular trick I'm going to show you guys using cardboard is why they come in handy. So what I'm going to do here is take this cardboard, right? When you have a situation with a pallet and you come across something like this, boom. You see that big gap there? It's going to be hard to stick something in there without it going through the pallet. So here's my quick solution. Take a piece of cardboard, you're going to cut it, and you're going to build, and you're going to put it right in there like a little platform, and it'll allow you to put something on there without it sinking all the way through and getting damaged or destroyed by the forklifts, all right? All right, so now we solved that problem of making a little bridge, a little platform, whatever you want to call it. Now we can build in there without worrying about anything falling through. So I'd say my next step, once you get a solid foundation and the pallet built, I aim for like 2 to 3 foot up. I'm gonna pull this pallet out and I'm gonna put some wrap around this to kind of secure it along the way up, all right? Okay guys, so you can see, as you get higher, you want to keep wrapping and then come back with an overall wrap to complete the pallet. We'll keep building and we'll keep building and bring you back to see the progress.
Sleepless night.
How to build a pallet.